In the dense, complex ecosystem of the rainforest, every organism, no matter how small, plays a vital role. And within our bodies, another ecosystem exists. A hidden world of trillions of microorganisms living in harmony, and sometimes in conflict. This invisible world can be a friend or a foe. Today, we journey into a revolutionary idea, the tumor microbiome, an emerging frontier in cancer research that traces its roots to some of the earliest observations of the natural world. The story begins in the distant past. Long before scientists peered into microscopes, ancient physicians speculated about the influence of external forces on disease. In 1500 BCE, the Ebers Papyrus, an ancient Egyptian medical text, described mysterious growths, tumors they couldn't explain, but attributed to divine forces. They sensed something foreign in the body was involved, but couldn't name it. Centuries later, in the 14th century, the tale of Peregrine Laziosi, a saint who allegedly healed his own cancer through a mysterious infection, captured the imagination of many. Could an infection, something microscopic, hold power over tumors? The dawn of the scientific age brought clarity. The invention of the microscope unveiled a hidden universe. Microbes were everywhere, on the skin, in the air, and, as it would turn out, inside tumors. By the late 1800s, scientists like William Coley began to suspect the influence of bacteria on cancer. Coley, a New York-based surgeon, observed that some cancer patients who developed bacterial infections seemed to recover. In a radical and dangerous experiment, he deliberately injected tumors with bacteria, hoping to harness the body's immune system to fight the disease. His Coley's toxins may not have been fully understood at the time, but they represented one of the earliest attempts to manipulate the tumor microenvironment, the ecosystem surrounding a tumor. Fast forward to the 21st century. What Coley had observed was, in essence, a rudimentary glimpse into what we now call the tumor microbiome, the community of microorganisms living within and around cancerous tissues. A groundbreaking study led by Susan Bullman revealed that certain bacteria were not only present in tumors, but may also influence their growth and progression. Using advanced sequencing techniques, Bullman's team found fusobacterium nucleatum, a bacterium associated with gum disease, lurking in colorectal tumors. More importantly, they showed it wasn't just a passive inhabitant. It was actively contributing to the tumor's survival by suppressing the immune system's response. This discovery was the culmination of years of research. In the 1950s, scientists like André Loif and François Jacob had begun to unravel the relationship between bacteria and their hosts, noting that microorganisms could have profound effects on human cells. But it would take decades for researchers to connect the dots between microbes and cancer. Now, we know that bacteria and other microbes don't just passively live in the body. They shape the tumor microenvironment in profound ways. They can secrete chemicals, alter immune responses, and even impact how cancer cells repair their DNA. Microbiota can transform the landscape around a tumor, making it easier for the tumor to grow, evade immune detection, or resist therapies. One of the most intriguing findings came from Christian Jobin, a microbiome expert at the University of Florida. His 2013 study revealed that certain bacteria within the gut could accelerate the growth of colon cancer in genetically predisposed mice. This study opened the floodgates for research, as it became clear that the bacteria within us, our commensals, could be active participants in cancer development. So how does the tumor microbiome affect the tumor? It's a delicate balance. Some microbes fuel inflammation, tipping the scales in favor of cancer growth, while others may have protective effects, blocking the tumor's progression. Researchers like Matthew Meyerson from the Broad Institute are now working to map the specific species that inhabit tumors, aiming to understand how each one plays a role in cancer's intricate dance of survival and destruction. As we develop more advanced therapies like immunotherapy, the tumor microbiome has become an essential piece of the puzzle. Scientists are now exploring how modifying the microbiome could boost the effectiveness of cancer treatments. Could we one day manipulate the microbiome like William Coley once dreamed, to turn the tide against cancer? The tumor microbiome is a world within a world, a jungle within us, shaping our health in ways we are only just beginning to understand. As scientists peer deeper into this microscopic universe, they're unlocking secrets that could change the very nature of cancer treatment. The hidden universe of the tumor microbiome, beyond the cell, where microbes, cancer, and the human body intertwine in a battle as old as life itself.